you just tell me to stand up? I am standing. I just first want to thank you all for being here. For those of you who don't know, I am the matron of honor, and this here Laura is the maid of honor. I am Sarah's sister, older sister, taller sister, much, much wiser sister. First, I'd like to thank Adam, because if it weren't for him for asking Sarah to marry him, we would not be here, right? So I just want to thank him for providing us a great party. I'm actually going to apologize. During the hustle bustle of everything today, I forgot my speech, so I'm going to wing it. Wing it. I promise not to be one of those matron of honors that gets up here and speaks for 5 minutes and rambles on and on and on about everything they love and hate about their sister. Just kidding. It might be 5 minutes. Sarah and I growing up, we were best friends. We were 2 years apart, or are 2 years apart, 23 months to be exact. We had those months where, or days where Sarah would wear my clothes without me knowing about it until I paid $50 for a pair of Gap jeans, and I never wore them. And Sarah decided she was going to wear them to school without me knowing. And then we didn't have whisk at home to clean them, so she decided to bleach them and put them back in my closet without me knowing. That sounds like Sarah. Oh no. So, I actually decided that without, I wanted to put my speech to some poetry. Not just any poetry, lyrical poetry. Come on, Olivia, bro. Yo, live in Brook. Let's kick it. Sarah and Adam. Sarah and Adam. Oh, we got started over, sorry. We missed the cue. Cat's out of the bag. All right, you ready? Yo, live in Brook. Let's kick it. Sarah and Al. Sarah and Al. Stop. Do it again. I'm so sorry. We practiced this so many times, you have no idea. Last time, I promise. Okay. We need to turn it up so I can hear it. All right, here we go. Yo, live in Brook. Let's kick it. Sarah and Al. Sarah and Al. All right, stop. Grab your drinks and listen. This is a toast you don't want to be missing. Sarah said, I'm Rolando and solo. March 2010 Match.com. Yo, here we go again. He asked her out. B-dubs. She had to go. To the extreme, they went Facebook official. Didn't look back because they saw the potential. Driving. Big and forth to Cosmo. Long distance. Cohabiting. Quality. Unwanting. Ask all your He-Man. If you'll be Mashira. Lover. Can't leave her. It's no point, no faking. Happily ever after is what they'll be making. Holding hands in his white Hyundai, kissing all of the time. He looks at her and says, "We're so fly." Math and time is not her thing. Q doesn't care. He gave her a ring. That's how he knew he fit right in. Bubbo, that's what they call home. Each day helping each other get through life starts. And the honeymoon's over, Quali picked his 4-leaf clover. Ready for the baby start growing. I wonder when she'll start showing. Loving till the end of time. Y'all have a love that's truly divine. Shopping, oh, that's what she'll do. Paul's gotta keep that revenue. Sarah and Adam, the love they share is quality. They knew it, and so did we. Fallen, our life with my sis. Now it's two mouths with a kiss. Now it's time for my sentimental rhyme. The rest of forever should be a wonderful time. We know that when times are down for each other, you'll always be around. So remember this feeling today and all the good that is coming your way. Sarah and Al. Sarah and Al. Sarah and Al. Sarah and Al. You have to admit this is a hell of a rhyme. So forgive my cheers. Let's do another line. I'll share a little insight from my past 9 years. Give more than you take. It's a wonderful concept. Put each other first and last and play. With this, mistakes will be made. Be quick to forgive because your debts have been paid. Time goes by in a flash. Better make it count. Tomorrow could be your last. You kept their composure. Now it's time to let loose. Here's a toast to the couple. Kids, grab your juice. May your grass be green and your skies be blue. Bless everybody here. May God bless you. If there was a problem, y'all will solve it. Cheers to the callers. My DJ revolves it. Sarah and Adam. Sarah and Adam. Now let's see some babies. Words to your in-laws. To Sarah and Adam.
I love you.
Hey, I was supposed to announce that we have a frame up here with the lyrics of the awesome rap that was just performed. So if you want to see the lyrics, they're right up here. And actually, it's for you guys to take home. So. No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks.
Alright, so I'm going to be really quick and really to the point. Don't want to be talking too much. But I talked to this a little bit last night, but Adam's dad told everybody at the thing last night that he's a caretaker, and since I've known Adam, I don't want to go through it, everything that I've been through, but Adam has taken care of me through a million different situations, and like I said, I don't even want to go through all of them. It's bad, it's good, it's bad, it's good. We don't even know what it is anymore. But all I want to say is he married one of the best human beings that you can ever imagine. She is phenomenal, and the way I talk about her, I talk about Adam too. Like, me and Adam always talk like it's a brother from the other mother. That's the way we've always been. Like if I didn't have my mom, I'd have Pat, I'd have Steve. It's the way it's always been, but she completes him. She really does. And he's been the most complete person that I've ever met. But until that, he's complete now. Very complete. She's the best human being that I've ever met, for real. Loving, caring, takes Adam for who he is and what he is. And I've always loved Adam since day one. Pant leg up, do-rag, bandana, wristband, whatever it is, it don't matter. I have some of that ghetto in me. I know now it's not the best thing ever, but I do what I do now because of Adam. I'm just gonna tell you that he deserves everything he gets. He is the single most caring, best man I have ever met in my life. I'm not kidding you either. He will have my back no matter what happens. I know I'm gonna break down. I break down right during the wedding, but he's had my back since day one. I didn't even know this guy coming into college, and he had my back right away. I love him for that. Love him for that. And his bride is perfect for him. Beautiful, short, just like him, tiny. And I love her to death too, and I seriously, I love life myself, but I love them more than life. Let's raise our glasses for Adam. Hey, UST in the back. UST in the back. Let's party. Love Adam. Love Sarah. For life.
That's all right. I could use intermission music. It's all right. It's all right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Matt Larson. Some of you over at table 15 might know me as Lars. First off, I just want to say how beautiful our lovely bridesmaids look tonight. How about a round of applause for how beautiful everybody's looking? All right. Oh yeah, how good is Sarah looking, by the way? How good is she looking? Good. And of course, can't forget our lovely gentleman over here. It's kind of funny because I can't believe this day is finally here. I remember when Adam told me he was when he proposed to Sarah, and it seems like just like yesterday that was, but it's really been like what, a year and a half, right? So it's really weird that this day is upon us already. But I've known Adam since 8th, 9th grade. I'm going to call it. He always kind of ran with, well back then of course, he kind of ran with a weirder crowd of kids. Yeah, well, not this weird, but I'm talking about a different kind of weird. So I never, really knew who he was, or I never really approached him. But there was one day at school, I remember we were 9th grade, and Adam had worn a Ricky Waters jersey to school. And that was back, of course, in the days when it started to be popular to wear, sports jerseys and all that kind of stuff. And I looked at this guy and I'm like, wow, this guy's got a Ricky Waters jersey on. He's not as weird as I thought he is. He might actually have some substance and some quality to him. And lo and behold, we started talking, and I found out he liked sports. I found out that we had a lot of things in common. So we kind of took our relationship from there, and we've been friends ever since. So. But there was a couple quick stories I'll kind of quick. So the first time I really knew that Adam was a friend for me was when I was first invited over to his parents' house. We'd go over and play Sega. You remember when Sega was popular? I don't know if anybody does, but yeah. All right. And but it's funny because the Sega really wasn't the thing that drew me over there. It was the unending amounts of food they had in their basement. I guess Pat and Steve had like the storage for like the East Richfield Little League concession stand. So they had like Slim Jims and Laffy Taffies, and they had canned nacho cheese and chips, and I mean this guy's got it made. This is pretty cool. And Steve would be mad because I'd feed their old dog Kirby Slim Jims, and it was a great place. And I'm like, yeah, this guy's got it made pretty much. And I remember going over there and seeing Tate in his Duke Blue Devils outfits, and Reed was doing what Reed does. I don't know what that was, but so I like I said, Adam really he got me with the sports, and got me with the food, I guess. The second little quick tidbit I got here is we were in Washington, D.C. for our junior year class high school trip, and we were playing, we had like this Nerf football. We were playing catch in front of the Lincoln Memorial there, in front of the reflecting pond. And Christian Ponder over here decides to throw a 20-yard pass over my head, and the ball lands in the reflection pool. So, of course, I can't just, leave it. I mean, had a reflection, Nerf football floating in the reflection pool, for God's sake. So, what do? I roll up my pant legs, and I go in there and grab it, and about a second after my foot touched the water, I got Capitol Police running towards me, and, everybody telling me, the park rangers telling me to freeze, and all this good stuff. I think I'm going to be sent home. But, anyway, so I guess, Adam tried to get me arrested, so that was pretty cool. But I guess to wrap it up here, Adam, like I said, Adam and I have been friends for such a long time. He's the type of guy that I can call for anything. He'll invite me over to his house to watch, Vikings games, Twins games, whatever. We go to games together. He's been very accepting of me, and he takes good care of I have a 11-year-old son, and he's very good to him. He buys him his birthday and Christmas presents, and so he's a good guy. And I think he found the most perfect woman he could find. Sarah, I remember when I first met you, I was like, oh, cool, they're both short, so they'll get along that way, But, you've been accepting of myself a lot as well with the other fellas here and the rest of Adam's friends, and I just want to say that I hope you guys enjoy one another. I know you will. I know you'll have a long, happy life together, and let's grab our glasses here real quick. So to Sarah and Adam, to a long life of love and happiness, and I love you guys both, and I'm always there for you whenever you need me, so, let the good times roll. Thank you.
not met yet. I am the mother of this absolutely exquisite. See? Not yet. Absolutely exquisite bride. You know, first I have to tell you, I was a little nervous when I was told that Reed was going to perform the ceremony. I didn't know if he'd understand his Richfield accent. But I have to say, he did an amazing, amazing job. So first I'm going to talk to Adam. Did you know that you are the answer to a prayer I whispered when Sarah was just a little baby? It's true. In the wee hours of the morning, when the rest of the world was fast asleep, I would rock Sarah while she... As we swayed back and forth, I'd gaze into those sleepy little eyes, and I would pray. I asked God to mold Sarah into the person she was destined to be. I, of course, had a few suggestions. It's the kind of girl I am. I asked that Sarah be kind and understanding, giving and forgiving, passionate and compassionate. But I didn't stop there. I asked that God place a man in her path who would understand the meaning of love. He took his sweet time, but God did answer my prayer. Because who did Sarah meet? An English teacher. Someone who understands that love is a verb. Love takes patience and commitment. So your job from this day forward, through every word and every deed, is to love my daughter. And let her know every day. She needs that. So I have a Bible verse because, you know, I got to have a little God in the deal here today. That's who I am. No. Father Reed did not do it for me. So we're going to say 1 Corinthians 13:7. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. Woo! Thank you. Okay, this is where you may win the bet. Sarah. I will.
You can cry, I did.
Okay. She's my Sarah Bear. She has been my cuddle bunny since, God, forever.
Love it like water, Deb.
As parents, we're responsible for teaching our children. What we're not prepared for is what they can teach us. Sarah has taught me to be curious rather than judgmental, tolerant, not disapproving, understanding rather than impatient. I'm still working on that one. It is said that when children find true love, their parents find true joy. The fact is, you've been bringing joy to my life since the day you were born. It has been a blessing to watch you grow into this beautiful woman that you are. God most certainly answered my prayers, and He listened to every one of my suggestions. But in his infinite wisdom, he didn't stop there. He simply created an angel. Sarah is the most compassionate, understanding, and kind person you will ever meet.
Amen.
And I couldn't be more proud to be called her mom. This is Sarah's test. How much do I love you? So now let's talk about marriage. Marriage has nothing to do with what you're expecting to get, but everything to do with what you're expecting to give. Love is never blind, but only brings added light. So please raise your glasses and toast this dashing groom and his enchanting bride. May every day in your home be filled with light. Today happier, happy, has indeed gotten happier. Cheers.
Waterproof this air in here. That's not supposed to happen.
All right. Real quick, I want to thank everybody for being super patient. I know we've kind of been talking a lot up here. So I appreciate everybody taking the time to listen and that kind of stuff. I want to thank everybody just for coming out and sharing our day with us. It means the world to us that we have this many people here, that we have to put tables on dance floors and had to, like, you know, cram people into chairs and everything like that outside. It is an absolute honor to us that we have that many people that care for us that much. So we want to thank you guys for all of that. We appreciate everything you've ever done for us in the past, anything you'll do for us in the future, and obviously for being here to celebrate with us tonight.
It's my turn. Okay. Real quick, I just want to wrap it up because there's some extra special thank yous that we definitely need to pass out so everybody knows who gets the credit. Okay, the photo booth back there is provided by Pat and Steve. Okay. You're going to have so much fun later with that. Okay, and then our seamstress extraordinaire who fixed my dress midday today because it ripped. Andrea Banker, you are a godsend. And our special program guy, Russell Banker, you handed those flags out, you're marvelous. Okay. And all my ladies, you made my day today. Thank you so much. And all the gentlemen over here, Kenzie, I see you down there. You guys are awesome. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm so ready to party. Okay. And then last but not least, my mother. Shortly after Adam proposed, she asked me what my vision was for this wedding. Knowing that I didn't have much control, I just said, I want something vintagey. And she's like, okay. And she ran with it and she made my vision reality. I mean, this is amazing. So all the credit is really to my mother for the decor, everything. It was my idea and she just made it happen. And I just want to say, Mom, I thank you so much.